It was fed by 3 surveillance cameras, 2 in the front, the other back here. She looked around, saw the second recorder on another shelf, in an opposite corner near the floor. She missed it the first time. "Back up," she said, and pointed. He nodded, popped the disc from the open tray. While he worked on the second one, she began opening filing cabinets. The third was full of silver DVDs in slim plastic cases, dates written on them in black marker. "Got 'em," she said. She'd been in the store a week earlier, would be on that day's surveillance disc. She took all of them to be sure, spilling them into the bag atop the money. He dropped the other 2 discs in, drew the bag's drawstrings tight, hefted it on his shoulder. They went out into the rain. Glass tossed the bag into the rear of the SUV, got in behind it, and pulled the cargo door shut. She went around to the passenger side, climbed up. Smitty pulled away without a word. When they reached the end of the alley, he switched his headlights on and made a left onto the street. "Any problems?" he said. "No." She slipped off the long, dark wig, folded it carefully, put it inside the black plastic garbage bag at her feet. She flipped down the visor and looked in the mirror there, ran her fingers through her close-cropped hair where the wig had flattened it. They were on a busy street, early rush-hour traffic slowed by the rain. Smitty stopped at a red light, and they sat there, the only sound the clicking of the wipers. He began to tap stubby gloved fingers on the wheel, looked up at the light. He was a mechanic, had stolen the SUV the day before from a long-term lot at the airport. The theft likely hadn't been discovered yet, but she knew there was always the risk, the window of exposure before they were safe again. She leaned over the seat. Glass lay under a blanket and back, the bag in there with him. He was black, bald, and 6'4", hard to miss. He'd stay out of sight until they were clear of the city. "You okay?" she said.
"Yeah."
"A little longer." When the light changed, they went up a block, then turned onto the big yellow bridge that spanned the Monongahela. A cargo barge chugged along far below them, wake churning behind it. Rain swept the surface of the river. She powered the window down halfway, felt the wet wind on her face, took her first deep breath since she'd walked into the store. She let it out easy, closed her eyes, willed her heartbeat to slow.
"Man, do I need to take a piss,"
Smitty said. When she opened her eyes after a while, they were in the hills, trees on both sides of the road. She rolled her neck to work the stiffness out, adjusted the dashboard vent so the heat blew directly on her legs.
"I mean a serious piss,"
Smitty said. She looked behind them. No cars. A sign ahead said, "Welcome to Moon Township." 5 minutes later, they pulled into the gas station, stopping alongside the cracked concrete aisle where pumps had once been. She got out, the wind pulling at her, went to the closed bay doors. She caught the handle at the bottom of the right-hand door, heaved up until it was at chest level, then ducked through. Inside was as they'd left it. Her rented Taurus and Glass's Acura were parked side by side in the other bay, noses out. She pushed the door up the rest of the way, stepped aside as Smitty drove in. When he shut the engine off, she caught the handle, using her weight to drag the door closed. Smitty left the headlights on, got out. He'd found this place for them, the station abandoned for years, the lifts and hydraulic equipment gone, rusted parts and old tires left behind. She opened the back latch, and Glass climbed out with the bag. Smitty went to the far wall, unzipped, and began to urinate loudly against the concrete. Glass thumped the bag onto the hood. "Let's have a look," she said. He set the DVDs aside, and they counted the money together, passing it between them, lining up the stacks on the still warm hood. Smitty came back, zipping up. 94.5, she said when they were done.
"I've got the same,"
Glass said.
"Shit."
94? Smitty said.
"Are you sure? I thought we were talking close to 300. "That's what I was told,"
Glass said.
"I don't know what happened."